Fuck you laughing at, man?
I'm right here.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Can't hear nothing, huh?
I
I
hear
can hear you.
you.
Can you hear me now?
I
Couldn't
can
hear the
hear them.
music.
I
Yeah,
hear
I'm over
y'all.
here. Yeah. It's this is just how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
On fully movement and shit. I thought I was
Hey,
missing
roll with the
something.
punches.
That's all right. It's only right we run it back. It's only right we run it back.
Roll with the punches.
That's right. I'm over here. I'm over here getting my shadow. That's all right.
Am I the meanest?
I'm over here getting my shadow swiping
Am I
on.
the baddest mofo low down around this town? But who am I? Who am I?
Good morning, everybody.
I can't hear you.
The fuck is I'm doing? That's all right. Because I'm doing it. Whatever the fuck I'm doing that shit.
Who am I?
In my Mortal Kombat laugh voice. You know what I'm saying? Simply, that's what the fuck I'm doing. Don't up.
Am I the meanest?
Leroy.
Am I the prettiest? Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? But who am I? Who am I? I can't hear you.
Yeah, damn it. We back in the
That's how you start that shit up, nigga.
That's how you fucking do this shit. I had to get my you got this shot.
Yeah, did you do Kung Fu on this morning?
Get my chi going and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my workout on, man. Y'all shut the hell up and listen to what's going on. It's the AM King Show. Good morning. It's Monday morning.
Unplug this nigga up here.
It's Monday morning, the 5th of May already. It's May already, y'all. The 5th of May. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Somebody's getting the playback going. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's doing some playback shit. And there you go. We just saw on one this morning. Pad Food, that's right. That's right. I'm Pad Food this morning. Mar, simply, what's going on? Simply make sure we you know what I'm saying? We tell them one time. And one time. You know what I'm saying? And today, since I'm Pad Food, you know what I'm saying? Since I'm Pad Food, I'm gonna start it off. And I told the fellas, we starting off with some damn music this morning. We're gonna start off with some music this morning. You know what I'm saying? Since y'all want to agitate the food, the seafood. You You know what I'm saying? Simply, we're gonna run you. Turn me up a notch. Let's go.
It's the juggernaut, the juggernaut, the juggernaut, the juggernaut.
Yeah, turn me up a notch. Yeah.
Had to turn me up a notch. I got like 30 in this Glock. Hit this jewelry store, put 30 on the wall. Had to turn me up a notch. They pay me 30 for a walk through. I fuck around and drop it on the aisle. Had to turn me up a notch. I got like 30 in this Glock. Hit this jewelry store, put 30 on the wall. Had to turn me up a notch. They pay me 30 for a walk through. I fuck around and drop it on the aisle. Had to turn me up a notch. I had to turn me up a notch. I had to turn me up a notch. Had to turn me up a notch. I had to turn me up a notch. I had to turn me up a notch. Had to turn me up a notch. Loaded Draco under peacoats. It get cold on the East Coast. Book me, I ain't cheap though. Trippy the Dawn's big bro. Hell yeah, I'm lit ho. Pump more gas than the get-go. What they pay me for a walkthrough. Drop it on the top op. On to the next block. Shorty, this ain't hopscotch. I ain't checking for the time when I look at my watch. Got me somebody finna drop. Had to turn me up a notch. I got like 30 in this Glock. Hit this jewelry store, put 30 on the wall. Had to turn me up a notch. They pay me 30 for a walkthrough. I fuck around and drop it on the aisle. Had to turn me up a notch. I got like 30 in this Glock. Hit this jewelry store, put 30 on the wall. Had to turn me up a notch. They pay me 30 for a walkthrough. I fuck around and drop it on the aisle. Had to turn me up a notch. I had to turn me up a notch. I had to turn me up a notch. Had to turn me up a notch. I had to turn me up a notch. I had to turn me up a notch. Had to turn me up a notch. More lit than last time. Come round here tripping, I'ma blast mine. Still running digits up from last time. Got bricks of hundreds tucked from last grind. Kill past trying. Deep rooted after booting back to the basics. Drop 30 on the watch, 50 on the bracelet. I be going ape shit. They say it's slowly at the top, I say that's only if you turn me up a notch. I got like 30 in this Glock. Hit this jewelry store, put 30 on the wall. Had to turn me up a notch. They pay me 30 for a walkthrough. I fuck around and drop it on the aisle. Had to turn me up a notch. I got like 30 in this Glock. Hit this jewelry store, put 30 on the wall. Had to turn me up a notch. They pay me 30 for a walkthrough. I fuck around and drop it on the aisle. Had to turn me up a notch. I had to turn me up a notch. I had to turn me up a notch. Had to turn me up a notch. I had to turn me up a notch. I had to turn me up a notch.
Yeah. 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 This is how we doing it this morning, man. Big salute to everybody. Misery in the building. Dismost in the building. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we ain't gonna stop. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get right into it, man. NA. You know what I'm saying? The new album from Dismost coming real soon. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. Warning. Y'all might find this disturbing, but we got the warning up there. NA. Coming real soon.
So when I walked in, first fool jumped up and banged on me and said, "Where you from?" I said, NA, 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 First night, LA County 9500. Her stories about
Monday
this place
morning,
like this motherfucker's haunted. Fresh up off the street, it smell like ass and feet. Your first night is hell, you ain't getting no sleep. You're thinking about home, but you can't use the phone. You starting to see the racists click up with their own. Essays over there, they go whites and others. If your ass is black, you need to click up with the brothers. First thing they gon' ask you is, homie, where you from? Depending on your answer, you might have to run. A couple of fades, you about to be up all night, nigga, damn.
That's right.
They lining
Simply.
up. Me, I'm Where you from? Crib of blood? Where your grandma stay? Are you from LA? School went to? You like red or blue? So what you don't mind? You gotta fight too. So if a war jump off, you trying to see who with it.
It's off the new album.
Yeah, I get
NA. This
All
month.
I'm telling you is ain't just turned down. You feel what I'm saying? Some of the niggas coming in with the
Get it warmed up, y'all. Get the blood pumping.
Turned up, I'm with it. Fuck you, let's get it. Your mouth look like a target, I'm gon' hit it. Shoulda kept to yourself, stayed on your bunk. Instead, you wanna check me, I'm no punk. Fuck all your testing, fuck all your pressing. Run up on me and you will learn a lesson. Now the last thing I'm gon' say before I get you out my way. I told you don't fuck with me. I'm
Good morning, everybody.
Where you from? Crib of blood? Where your grandma stay? Are you from LA? What school you went to? Where red or blue? So what you don't bang? You gotta fight too.
Yes, sir. NA, the new album, This Most. Right around the corner. Right around the damn corner. Right around the damn corner. And I'll say it again. Right around the damn corner. Good morning. Welcome to the AM King Show. Damn it. I was getting my shadow box on this morning. You know what I mean? I had to get the blood circulating, get the arms pumped up, you know, in the middle of a challenge. You already know what it is. C, the Mellow Man, LB, we are the AM Kings in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Getting it down. What's going on with y'all fellas? You know what I'm saying? We see what LB doing. The bag is when you get on the bags out.
He's packing his lunch.
Yeah, he's packing his lunch.
My bad. I didn't even know that the camera was on.
Oh man, the camera on, the camera strong. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. How was everybody's weekend? See, how was your weekend?
My weekend is and still going great, marvelous. Great weekend of sports, great weekend of boxing, spending time healing because this is the season of cleaning and healing. Time is speeding up, so it's best that we take care of all the healing that we need to do. Mental health, spiritual health, physical health is next level important. It's most important outside of everything that's going on.
Absolutely. Abbott, tell us because we got to have it.
Yes, sir. This weekend was a culmination for me of it's the beginning of the end. You know, I finished my business administration degree, start my internship today at noon. Yeah, so I was kind of exhausted. I caught some sports, but yeah, I just, you know, I have the studio and the monster set up for school. Now I have it set up for media. It's go time.
It's go time. Good morning, Steelers Nation checking in. Everybody in the chat is in here early on a Monday because it's Monday, and Monday means that we got to get on up. You know what I'm saying? James Brown's birthday just passed, so get on up. You know what I'm saying? LB over here shaping and shit like that. What's going on over there, man? Motillis, what's going on? New Jersey stepping up. What's going on? We got the DR stepping up.
I'm gonna go for the manhood right now for a light. Everything was all right, so I couldn't find my light. Now I'm trying to
good just a week ago.
But everything was all good just a week ago. But yeah, I'm in here. I'm good. Everything's all right. Had a nice weekend.
Yeah, we working, man. We working. This is what it is. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. Facebook, YouTube. The AM King Show is coming at ya. And you know we had to get ya. Misery said, I don't know about the boxing, but the fights was horrible. But I will say, let's go, Pacers. Speaking of, you know what I mean? The aforementioned Pacers, we're gonna give a quick check-in on these scores. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do it. We're gonna get just a quick little tally from over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start on the third. First round closed out officially yesterday, but on Saturday, the first round closed out for the Nuggets as they took care of business over the Clippers 120 to 101. And then yesterday, you know what I'm saying, the Cavs got shell shocked by the aforementioned Misery said the Indiana Pacers came into Cleveland and set the tone and set the precedence with a 121-112 victory. The Golden State Warriors unfortunately sent our boy Mellow Man's peoples, the Rockets, home with a 103 to 89 victory Houston's floor. So, you know, those are the updates of the scores. We are now officially into the second round fully. The Pacers and the Cavs set off the second round. We got another round of action tonight. Tonight we got New York Knicks is going to be a hell of a series, y'all. The Knicks versus the Celtics, the number 3 versus the number 2. It is going to be a barn burner of a series. I know it's going to be. And then, of course, the Nuggets had to turn right back around after one day's rest because you are the number 4 seed, and then you got to go face the number 1 seed in the West, which is the Oklahoma City Thunder. That is at 9:30 tonight on TNT, both games. Make sure y'all tapping in. JJ Barnes is in here. What's going on, JJ? You already know. The team is already loaded up for the morning talk. You know what I'm saying? The AM King show. The Mellow Man will be back in a moment. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, speaking of boxing, I saw the fights. They were definitely lackluster, to say the least. The sport of boxing itself, fellas, let's get a brief little take on that. You know, you the expert in that field, being a trainer and being a guy that understands the game. You know, give us a little bit of insight of what you've been seeing lately, especially even because the lower weighted ranks have really been holding the glue of boxing together, and now that's starting to, you know, it seems like it's starting to unravel. What's going on there?
Well, that all started with Prince Nassim Hamed when he started making money. Then it flowed over to Mayweather. Then the Mayweather effect happened. The reason I say it's a great week of boxing is not necessarily because of the fight, how the fight went down in terms of the lackluster. Yeah, it was lackluster. Yeah, there's a great week of boxing because of stories being unfolded and untold. It's a great week because I predicted Rolly most likely will upset the world because Rolly is more focused than Ryan is, and he's been working on his habits, his bad habits and bad mistakes. Ryan's still working on the same 1, 2, 3. Still working on the same 1, 2, 3.
That was quite obvious.
And Rolly hits harder than Tank. I knew once he gets hit, he's not gonna want to throw because he didn't want to really throw against Tank, and he doesn't hit as hard as Rolly hits harder than Tank. People don't know that because he's not a well-known person. They don't. So I'm looking at anyway. He won, even though he got knocked down. That was a good victory. Canelo won. He unified. He's going to be fighting Crawford next. I say Crawford wins that. I say Crawford wins that fight, and it's not be. What happens in the gym stays in the gym. I will say this: word through the grapevine, Crawford knocked out a heavyweight in sparring. That means he had 16-ounce gloves on and headgear on. He knocked him out. Word through the grapevine. That's all I'm saying. Word through the grapevine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's a lot strong now, and it's been and this is on actual record. He knocked out a cruiserweight too. So he's a lot stronger, a lot better than what most people think. He knocks people out on command whenever he wants to. So Canelo Canelo has feet problems, and he still has the same feet problems that he had when he fought Mayweather. He has the same feet problems that he fought when he fought Bivol. So any man can win that fight, yet I'm going for Crawford. So boxing is going to be really interesting once that fight happens. The
Okay.
heavyweight division
Yeah.
it's over there now. It's not in
Yeah, it's
America
not even
anymore
worth
because
mentioning for real, because it's a moot point. It's definitely had its heyday, and until they bring it back on the platform the right way, we're just going to we're going to see a lot of debacles in that heavyweight division. It's just not good. LB, man, give us a quick little take on the boxing game. I don't know if you've been following it much, but I'm pretty sure you kind of understand where things are going.
Yeah, I dib and dab, but I ain't really into it like I used to because they don't compete. They don't put the best with the best like they used to. So, with that being said, this Canelo and Crawford fight coming up might be the most exciting thing coming up that I heard in a minute because they ain't really got no names or nothing. There's no really competitive and nobody stepping up to want to take on the top guys, and they're just picking and choosing fights and shit. That's what's making it not attractable to people because you know what I mean. Back
Yeah.
when I watched them, they used to pick the best with the best,
Yes.
and then the next best was ready to fight whoever won that and shit. They don't even talk like that now. They just want to see who got the big money and whichever fight they can get the most money out of and shit. That's how it's
Yes,
doing.
it's safe to say the golden era of boxing is definitely come and gone. We have to deal with what we have to deal with now, and I do agree with y'all both that the Canelo Crawford fight is really instrumental in a lot of ways. It's going to determine a bunch in the future of boxing and how boxing goes from here in the male sport of boxing. The women's sport of boxing, we have Clarissa Shields, and
Mhm.
it's like she's mowing through the competition like nobody's business, winning every weight class you can possibly think of and destroyed everybody. It'll be really interesting to see if she gets a really worthy opponent. You know what I'm saying? Um, but we'll see how things go in the women's sport as well. We're not going to ignore them. Back to the chat, Frank Gransman. Good morning, bro. The AM King show is at you. You know what I mean? Misery had some good takes here. Crawford and Canelo up next, though. Should be great. Should be anyway. Should be, right. Y'all see Crawford on the weigh-in. I did not see Crawford on the weigh-in myself, Misery, but he definitely looks like he's in very good shape. You know what I'm saying? Um, he said, yeah, Shields is the best in the world. She ain't playing. No, she's not. For sure, for sure. And we'll keep you guys posted. We're gonna briefly get into sports as we go along, you know what I mean? And we're going to you know, make you guys aware of things. I also wanted to real quickly just show you guys this, you know what I'm saying? Because over the weekend I had a chance to update the website. The website. This is custombeatking.com. This is my official website. As you can see now, when you go to the website, I took the welcome screen out. This is now the home screen, and if you scroll down, you can see the bio. You can see all my interviews. You know what I'm saying? You can see interviews and things of that nature. We definitely have adjusted some things. Go to the music page. I've started from scratch again. We are now on Maverick Global Distribution. So all of the music that I had on the previous release platforms has been taken down. But fortunately, I still have all the metadata and I'm able to transfer it right over to Maverick Global Distribution based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Big shout out to them. Untouchable DJs from New York are a strong partner and representative of Maverick Global, and they're part of the network. Big shout out to the Untouchable DJs. You know what I'm saying? And everybody over on Maverick, Miss Toy, A&R for Maverick Global Distribution. So for all of those who are looking for a home, you know what I'm saying, especially one that is black owned, you know what I'm saying, you can look into Maverick Global Distribution. But Tyrant is now officially up and back out there in the atmosphere once again, but under the Maverick Global Distribution house. You know what I'm saying? The Taskmaster series has done quite well. You know what I'm saying? This Taskmaster series is taking off. In just a little over a month, y'all, I've amassed almost where we getting the echo from? Echo's coming from somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. but in any instance though, yeah, it's been going well. Oh man, we're back. Check your echo cancellation, brother. I don't know what's going on. You might have to hop out, hop back in. I don't know what's going on. But yeah. But make a long story short, um this is doing well. A little over a month, and we have almost up to 16,000 listens onto the album. Definitely feeling pretty good about that. So just wanted to get you guys tuned in. Make sure you guys go to custombeatking.com. There is a lot of good content and things of that nature up there. You know what I'm saying? I've been working really hard on getting that together. But yeah, make sure you guys tap into the website. You know what I'm saying? Misery said, blame LB. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the one.
Lloyd checking in from Guadalupe. What's going on, Lloyd? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, my brother, for tapping in. He said, good morning, Kings. You know what I'm saying? We have an international community up in here. Y'all already know it is. Dismos is down in Dominican Republic. Melanie, the queen, tapping in this morning. Grand Rising Kings. Yes, you already know. And we thank y'all every single time. Like, subscribe, and share. The AM King Show is on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You know what I'm saying? 8 a.m. YouTube, Facebook. Make sure you guys share, and I can't stress it enough. Sharing is caring. We're going to share you as long as you share us, and we're going to go back and forth with it. Big salute, Loic, for tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Steelers Nation checking in. What's going on? You already know what's going on. Everybody, like, subscribe, and share. And we're going to like and subscribe and share y'all all the time. This is just what it is. This is how we build the net worth in the network. You know what I'm saying? High vibes, staying in the light. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get into our rundown a little bit more. We got a few more things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We might be able to sneak a funny in today. I'm not quite sure, but we got some important things to talk about today. And one of these is this particular subject right here. Hopefully the Mellow Man can tap in here in a minute. But right now, the tariffs that Donald Trump was speaking of. Yes, Misery. Blunt Conversations podcast Fridays and Saturdays on YouTube. Thank you for letting us know. Make sure you guys go like, subscribe, and share that out as well. The Blunt Conversations podcast Fridays and Saturdays on YouTube. Is there a specific time? Misery, put it in the chat for us so we know what time you're going to be on. And make sure you're subscribing, though. Make sure you subscribe. Now on YouTube, hit that notification bell, but make sure it's ticked on white, because you won't receive a notification unless it is ticked on and selected for white. If that's on, then you'll get all the notifications that you need to know. And every time that people are going live, you'll be able to tap right in with them. You know what I'm saying? But getting back to our subject here, Donald Trump's tariffs are officially going into effect. We told y'all this was coming, and it's here now. So here are the 8 everyday items most likely to be hit hardest. It says right here, just last week, the executives from major retailers, Walmart, Home Depot, and Target reportedly told Trump in a meeting that shoppers are likely to see empty shelves and higher prices in the next few weeks if he doesn't roll back his tariff plans. That's just for starters. Let's continue on. Fast fashion and clothes. Your Temu's, Shein, and places like that are going to be affected dramatically and heavily by these new tariffs. Keep that in mind. Next time you think you're going for the bargain, ain't going to be nothing but jargon. Next, 4th of July items. They're getting ready to take a nice hit. You know what I'm saying? Most of the things that are produced in China, things that we buy, you don't know that these things are coming from China, but we're here to let you know transparently on the AM King Show. All this stuff comes from China, and the prices on this stuff is going to definitely hit your pocket. It's going to sock it like a rocket, as Wallow says, sock it to your pocket like a rocket. Yeah, it's definitely going to hit you. Excuse the pun, because that's 4th of July items. Back to school supplies for those who have kids going back to school. Boy, I hate to tell you. Let me sip my coffee while I let that sink in. Yeah, it's getting ready to get real as far as the way your back to school supplies are going to be sold, you're going to have some difficulties coming down the road because of these tariffs. Next, furniture and home decorations. For all of y'all that want to be fancy and fashionable in your house, you thinking about upgrading your furniture and stuff like that, you might want to pump the brakes because that's getting ready to get affected as well. Toys. So the kids, you know what I'm saying, the kids' toys and things of that nature, those are all produced in a country that is not America, and these tariffs are going to affect the sale of toys, the price tag. I mean, get used to it because we're going to be dealing with less and less and less now because these tariffs are in effect. Cheap household items are no longer going to be cheap. Um, it's no longer going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You got to take some of the stuff, these everyday living things, and throw it out the window. Bargains are going to be hard to come by in the future. You guys make sure that you stay aware of it. You know what I'm saying? And electronics. This is one of the big ones. Oh, electronics. I'm talking about your Apple iPhones. I'm talking about your laptops. Anything that you see manufactured out there, most of these things rely on parts that come from other parts of the world. And by these tariffs going into effect, electronics are going to be taking a major hit with these tariffs. The last thing, replacement parts of appliances. Man, people don't even realize that that is a key component as well. A key component. Like, seriously, these things are all going to take a hit. It's not a game, people. You know what I'm saying? These tariffs are in effect, not going into. They are in effect. Let's get a little reaction from the panel. I know P, you just jumped in late, but we were talking about the tariffs going into effect, and what's really going on. We just gave a comprehensive list of things you're going to be affected by. We're talking about everything in Walmart, Target, things of that nature. The shelves are going to start becoming bare. uh, Things are going to start to disappear. Prices are going to rise dramatically. Back to school supplies, Fourth of July items, your Timus, your Sheens, not going to have the products at the availability that you were accustomed to, and everybody was getting over. Like I said, furniture and home decorations, toys, cheap household essentials are no longer going to be cheap. Okay, because this tariff is going to place so many restrictions that it's going to really get in everybody's wallet severely. You guys don't understand. We're bringing it to you this morning on the AM King Show. Let's get a quick reaction so we can move on with our next topic after this. But we need a reaction from the panel. Mellow Man, could you give us a little bit of insight on what these tariffs mean? Because we've been talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Good morning to the chat, too. Melanie said SMH. Dismo said better go get one of those Shannon Sharps backpack giveaways. Uncle Shay Shay is definitely catching the fair one or the unfair one, whatever you want to call it. Virgil Moore, brother, you already know. You know what I'm saying? The men's network is in effect. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for tapping in this morning on the AM King Show. Melanie said, get it now before it's gone. But Mellow Man, you know what I'm saying? Tell them what the plan is, bro.
Yeah, I can tell you firsthand with the Timu. I have a friend of a friend of a friend that shops
Oh,
there. And the prices have already, they've hit the market. But what I will say about places like Timu, they have a lot of warehouses where they have stored things that it'll be a delayed reaction, but those prices are going to go up. Um, what the heck? What the helly? What they was thinking about? Anytime you make changes, like for example, you hear people talking about the welfare system doesn't work, but if you don't have a system to replace it, then we're in a world of trouble. So Yeah, we're just we here for the ride right now, but as we always do, we keep you in tune with what's going on at the AM King Show.
Absolutely, absolutely. LB.
I think this is going to teach the world how to money manage your money because everything's going to be so tight. You're not going to be loosely spending money like you was before because now you're going to learn what's essential and what's non-essential. You're not going to just be throwing money in the air like you was before for the simple fact that it ain't going to be there. So
Man,
everybody
man.
they're gonna get a lesson out of this because a lot of the loose spenders is gonna be broke fast because they don't know how to manage their money. So
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. C.
Y'all hear me, right?
Oh yeah.
Cool. So, chat going crazy. Yeah, getting out before it's gone, shaking my head for real. Yeah. LBPD, I agree with both of y'all. All I can say to that is roll with the punches. Learn again, go on a healing journey because you're not going to be able to say to yourself, "I'm okay with just one scoop of rice today." You know what I'm saying? You like because I grew up in the projects. I came from nothing. No offense to anyone, not trying to say anything about anyone or I say I'm better. I'm not. I'm just like y'all. I'm just saying I've learned and know what it is to only have waffles for my entire day of eating if I had anything to eat. So I came from a different environment in terms of knowing how to spend money and learning and knowing what's most important and keep that at the forefront and comprehend that, get what you need, and also love yourself and love the family that you have. That's very important.
Absolutely, absolutely, because that all ties a huge knot in this. You know what I'm saying? We have to have that along with a good understanding of what's really, really going on. Y'all stay tapped in, like, subscribe, share to the AM King Show. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to bring it to you rough, rugged, and raw. Get ready or be ready. If you're not ready, it's too late. You got to mentally prepare yourself to be ready because these things are going to affect us all, and how we react to these things is very, very important. Stay in the light. We're going to keep going and go to our next subject. We got to talk about this and unpack this one real quick, guys. It says Letitia James leads Attorney General filing suit against Trump administration, threatening our way of life. Kentucky State Senate candidate, Kentucky Senate candidate Daniel Cameron joins Fox and Friends first to discuss his reaction to the looming lawsuit after the Trump administration accused her, which is Letitia James, of mortgage fraud and challenges associated with the Real ID requirement. Have a listen.
New York Attorney General Letitia James and other Democrat attorneys general are expected to announce a lawsuit against the Trump administration's Health and Human Services Department today over proposed health care funding cuts. This, of course, comes just a few weeks after the White House referred her for prosecution over suspected mortgage fraud.
The White House is threatening our way of life. They want to cut Meals on Wheels. They want to cut funds to firefighters. Why? Because they want to cut funds for housing. And the list goes on and on and on. All of these funds and more, we've got to stand up. And that's why Democratic attorneys general will be joining me in filing this lawsuit.
Kentucky Senate candidate.
Man, they are going to be joining her in filing this lawsuit. Fellas, let's get a little bit of reaction from this. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go spin the wheel. LB.
they cutting down all these programs, man. All these programs have a lot of people that's in need, and now they cutting them out. You know what I mean? It's going to cause a lot of chaos. That's what I think. Because the way things are looking, it's going to be back to looting, robbing. It's going to be a lot of crime up. It's going to be a lot of shit because it's shutting down a lot of programs that a lot of people just use just to get by. So I think
Yes,
that's
sir.
a bad thing they're doing.
Yes, sir. C.
Well, the lady has a point. We do have to unite. And again, it's not just the fact that we unite, it's how we unite. Because when we unite the right way, it's going to be a ripple effect. And that ripple effect is going to go to Africa. and they'll unite. That's the big thing, because the whole world is watching what's going on with America and how we respond to our government.
Absolutely, absolutely. Mellow man.
Yeah, this is true. We do have to unite and come up with a solution. Um, we the people should be more hands on because we are the ones that are affected. Um, we had a situation where they were defunding the police a while ago, and a lot of people were against it. And I mean, there's certain things that you can drive on any street and see a sheriff, a cop, someone moonlighting doing a security position that you could have got a regular person to do it, and these cops are just moonlighting. I mean, I'm not saying every time they come out they should be chasing burglars and having shootouts or whatever, but I feel like as opposed to them just sitting on the side of the road, just or sitting in a grocery store, you could find a regular citizen that's able to do that job. So we need more hands on with the situation, and it should be. A consensus decision, not a decision from up top where the people down bottom really don't stand a chance.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Well said, panel. The chat is in agreement. You know what I'm saying? Misery said big facts. I was going to say that. They watching us. We set the tone. Yes, indeed, my brother. Yes, indeed. We always will and always have been able to set this tone. Leia's checking in. Good morning, Ms. Leia. You already know. She said, we surely have to figure this out and come together as a people. Amen to that. We absolutely need to. You know what I'm saying? You guys stay tapped in. We're going to keep monitoring these situations, and we're going to keep bringing you guys the real on the AM King Show. Like, subscribe, share. We are on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m., YouTube and Facebook. Let's get into our next subject, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Because we got we got Candace Owens. We popped her up into the chat, into the show here today, basically to let you know Candace was a full-on Trump supporter, but we in trouble when she starts to disagree with Trump. Let's take a listen.
Trump administration is fighting against free speech in America. And that is very sad for me to say and to report as someone who has been a supporter of Donald Trump. We cannot allow our rights to be infringed upon. And if you think it's going to stop with college campuses, you're out of your mind. So you better buck up and root for Harvard University in this fight. You better hope that they defeat the Trump administration and this absurd definition. They even include parts of the Bible. They're like, you can't say that the Jews had anything to do with Christ, killing Christ, which is, that is not anti-Semitism, it's anti-Catholic.
Okay. And that is coming from one of the biggest Trump supporters that are people of color, Candace Owens. She's diabolical for this, to me, in my opinion. Just to get this out in the open, the nerve of Candace to start to, because now they have attacked her. Is that her alma mater, fellas? Can somebody? It is her alma mater. Yeah, P. I mean, listen, man. Damn you, Samuel, for coming out and saying this, and now trying to, use the Harvard example as a reason for you to now have a problem when you actually have a problem with us. You know what I'm saying? You have a problem with us. You have a problem with the people that been speaking out against these practices that these people are trying to implement, and you were standing right along with them. Now all of a sudden it's affecting you personally. Remember when I said something about the boomerang effect? You know what I'm saying? You throw that boomerang out there, that boomerang go bop you right in the face. You know what I'm saying? So there you go, Candace Owens. Let's get the panel's reactions. Mellow man, please slice and dice.
Social media plays a big part on what's delivered to us. A lot of your statements, a lot of the things that you you either portray or represent, they, social media is going to hold you to it. You know what I'm saying? So the internet is undefeated. So what comes around goes around. So basically, you know, you got to be authentic in your stance. And I get it. Sometimes you see administrations from administration. Oh, let's go back to Kamala. She arrested all these black guys and this, that, and the other, and you know, they were really trying to make a stance against her. You know, and she was, I think she was for cannabis, right? And they were trying to, you know, just bury her on whatever she had going on in the past. And, you know, it's get to it and stick to it, as we always say, Custom Beat King.
Yes, sir. C.
Well, I can hear, what's this guy name? Dr. Umar Johnson going, mm,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
it's like, oh, so you bump your knee now after we told you you're gonna bump your knee. Now you want to cry to us that you bumped your knee? Oh, okay. There go the first aid kit over there. Go take care of yourself. See you later.
That part. LB.
I think she was like a pawn. She had her opinion of something. They emphasized it. Now she realized what she was saying. Now she don't want to change her story. Now she's got two sides. So now everybody's looking at the real view of it. Like, really, why did you even go to that side if you're gonna change to be on that side? So basically, you should watch what you said before you put it on ink.
Yes. Damn it. Damn it, Candace. We had to tell you like we needed to tell you. You know what I'm saying? React better, be better. You know what I'm saying? You have a platform that reaches a lot of people, and your words do mean something to us, whether you think they mean nothing to us at all. They mean something, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like the great Ice Cube said, check yourself before you wreck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because talking shit on Negroes is bad for your health. Get your shit together, Candace, because we are watching you just like you supposedly are watching us. And being only 35 years old, we got to give you props for being as knowledgeable as you are. But at the same time, we also have to be transparent with you and tell you to stop the buffoonery and the coonery. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, we are going to give you the Coon of the Day award. You know, excuse the pun for anybody offended by that word, but we're gonna give it to you today. No donkey of the day. You're just going to get that title, and we're going to run with it. Let's check in with the chat. The chat says, Steelers Nation said, I won't have no love for Trump supporters, especially minority supporters. With that said, eat this humble pie and ride this wave like the rest of us. You. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. For real. That's real. Leia checked in again and she said she's been a disappointment from the start. So this doesn't surprise me. She's changing her mind. She's never been invited to the cookout. Whoo. That's a matter for you. You know what I'm saying? Real rap. That is absolutely, absolutely true. Thank you, Leia, for that chat. Chat, thank you for tapping in and really giving this lady, you know what I'm saying, the C of the day. I'm not going to say the word again. The C of the day goes right along with it. And it's absolutely diabolical what we got going on in this day and age. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand it. I don't understand it, and I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here.
Understand
Here, chat says I don't understand it. I don't understand it in the very least or the very most. Steelers Nation said, replying to Leigh Gavin, and she won't be invited to the cookout. She will not. Real quick, fellas, like, you know, let's just sidebar and not say necessarily talk about Candace, but when you see people of color standing in for this type of regime that steps in, you know, what is your reaction to it, or what has been your reaction? You know, let's go back around the clock. See what when you see it, what is it? What kind of reaction do you get?
I get another person running with a narrative of black and white, and it because they fall into this pattern that was started from before slavery times, and it's a pattern that's keep on playing itself out with Stockholm syndrome and all that stuff. And it's bigger than black and white. We're trying to get past that. That's what Martin Luther King was talking about, and Malcolm X was talking about. Malcolm X was talking about, well, we don't need to ask for a place at the dinner table. And Martin Luther King was like, well, maybe we don't need to, but at the same time, that this is a bigger thing than black and white. That when Malcolm X went over to his homeland, he saw that it was bigger than black and white. So I think we have to get past this narrative of how you say defending the folly of other people. You get what I'm saying? And calling it right just because they're giving us benefits.
Okay, cool. LB.
I think there's certain guys that they hang in that certain crowd to where their upbringing is being knowledged on what they've been teaching them instead of what we've been teaching them. So when they get their views is more their way because that's what they've been around. And then when they get around the other people and start finding out there's more views than what they've been learning, now they want to have different opinions on stuff, but then they're still stuck on their way because that's the way they've been taught. So I think this way they've been upbringing and shit. You know, if you're around, say for example, if you're around a bunch of white people and they do white people stuff, you're gonna be doing the white people stuff. You around some hood niggas, you're gonna be doing hood nigga shit. So it's basically the people you're around is the ones gonna help your opinions on what you think you're gonna do, because it's basically is what you're around is what you're gonna be thinking. Because if you're thinking regular on your own, you're gonna have your own opinions. But if you around somebody say, hey, let's all go do this, you're gonna go do that too because they put that in your mind.
Absolutely. Abbott.
Yes, to keep Martin, Malcolm, and them in the conversation. Martin, he always said there's only one race, and that's the human race. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we've been so divided as spiritually, you know, one spirituality pointing at the other spirituality. We're the truth, we're the way, you know what I'm saying? But the common denominator in spirituality is love. If you have love in your heart, then, you know, I can rock with you. You know, we're, of course, we're from all different geographical locations, so the rituals will be different. But if I look at you in the eye, I can almost see the love in your eye. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, you shake someone's hand, you look them in the eye. That's, you know, how they say to do it. But you know, in our hood, so to speak, we have different characters. You know, we have those that are like Malcolm X, we have those are like Martin, and then we have those are like Mandela, and that's just across the board. And then we have, you know, some that just, you know, dibble and dabble, you know, scrambling and scraping as just 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 to quote Sean Combs, scrambling and scraping. But yeah. And to throw another guy that you was just talking about, this quote, O'Shea Jackson: "Some don't know, some don't show, or give it about what's going on in the hood."
Man, stamped by the Mellow Man himself. Dismo said she can't come back. She has been excommunicated, man. Like, yes, put the brand, brand like cattle. Denied. But yeah, man. Yeah, I agree with the panel. You know what I'm saying? We we have a choice in this world, people. We have a choice to react poorly. We have a choice to react better. I think that reacting better is always going to be favorable over reacting poorly. We have to look past the surface. We say this all the time on the AM King show. Look past the surface of what it is that is being put in front of you and really, really start to channel from the inside out. I can't stress that enough. The things that corrected themselves in my life, personally, I can testify to this, is when I started channeling from the inside out and not the outside in, because the outside world, all this stuff going on, these tariffs and all this other shit that's going on, could affect you from the outside. But if you are assured within yourself, within, you know what I'm saying, as within, so without, as above, so below. So we have to really, really start to really channel into our inner self and fix ourselves from the inside out. And it starts with you. It doesn't start with anybody else. Nobody is in control of these things in your life. You are. You are. You have to get back to understanding that, because we've been told that we have no control. We've been told and led to believe that we have no power. The power lies within you every single moment of the day. And that's one from the AM King show. Like, subscribe, and share Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You know what I'm saying? Facebook and YouTube. Share, and share again. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to tell it to you rough, rugged, and raw, and keep it real with y'all. And make sure that your vibes stay high. Not, don't get there. Stay there. You know what I'm saying? Stay there. You know what I'm saying? Steelers Nation said she voted out the tribe. Yeah, she is definitely voted out of the tribe, man. It is definitely, I had to, and it's not just to single her out, because there's a lot of agents, if you will. You know what I'm saying? She just so happens to be on the front line and being most vocal about the support of it. And then now all of a sudden turning coat. And this is just how it happens. The boomerang effect is real. Once again, it's time. It's that time of the show where we gotta put a couple of funnies out there, put it on display for y'all. You know what I mean? LB came up with this episode of Dookie Kitchen. This is Dookie Kitchen season 2. These are yes, the Dookie Kitchen is on display, and these are fried rat cakes.
I know this motherfucker ain't just fry a big ass rat. Do kitchen. I swear you can't make this shit up. These motherfuckers will eat any damn thing. And don't even worry about it. Just put the hamburger meat on the wood and get all the splinters and shit in it, and just throw it in that dirty ass motherfucking moose grease. Yeah, fry that shit. These motherfuckers got a diamond stomach line around this bitch. I know this motherfucker ain't just fry a big ass rat. Do kitchen.
Doo-doo kitchen is what you're missing.
Pheasant meat and shit. What the fuck going on?
Lord have mercy. And then they had the nerve to want to put some type of dressing or sauce on it.
Right, had
to take a nice,
well, that tough ass
nice
you got the
firm
two on this shit.
I eat it like this all the time.
A nice,
huh?
I
have it like this all the time. What you mean?
Well, damn. well, damn.
Yo, pass the hustle. Pass the hustle. Thank you.
Look at the motherfucking pterodactyl skin off that motherfucker. God damn. You put them motherfuckers on that grilling talents and shit.
You just grab that patty, just wrap it. No gloves, no nothing. Rubbing around with his hand. That pan high. Well, how you do that? That pan high. He knew that on the regular.
Yes.
That shit. I eat that shit.
That is diabolical work. If y'all didn't think rat was a delicacy, now you know. And no one's have to
Mother
battle
made a sister bar about
because
that
it's
motherfucker.
out here.
Extra hot sauce.
Steelers Nation said rat burger with extra hot sauce.
Hell yeah.
One of the most
Hey,
diabolical dishes that I've. Would you say,
I got a
Pete?
true story.
Oh
At
shit.
the very beginning, of the very beginning of the autobiography of Quincy Jones, go read that book. You know, I always got a good book for y'all. Go read the beginning of the autobiography of Quincy Jones. He actually was living with his grandmother, and they was broke, and she would send him to bring back some rats to cook. And he said, "Which ones should I bring back?" And she said, "The ones that's real squiggly, you know, with the meat on their stomach." Bring them back. And they were Quincy Jones said if they actually was eating rats. Go
Look at
read
high
the book.
protein or
It's
something.
one of
What's
the
up with that shit?
they put lemon pepper sauce on it and kept it moving.
Oh fuck no.
It's a great book
Hey,
though.
man,
Go read
Quincy had
that
no
book.
choice but to be a musical genius. He said,
Yeah.
"Boy, I came up on
Man,
rats. I got to change this dynamic now. I got to change something now. I got to get
Right.
good at something right now."
Right. Let me come up with the theme song to Sanford and Son real quick. Okay.
Oh, that must have been a rat sizzling. That's what that was. He describing onomatopoeia. That's onomatopoeia right there. That was the rat sizzling on the grill. That's what he did. Wow.
Yes, Leia. He said lemon pepper rats.
Wow. I'll never complain ever again.
Oh, my
You
soul.
never hear me complain.
Hey, the Mellow Man just struck lightning into my soul with that.
Go read the
I will
book.
never complain.
Yeah. The delicatessen.
Ooh, bon appetit. And it's funny that he was talking about Sanford and Son because our next funny is a parable, and they are dissecting and slicing. They're dissecting and slicing LeBron and Bron, talking about Bron flopping at home, and of course, whoever keeps doing these. Whoever keeps doing these and keeps putting LeBron's face on people, he put it on. They put it on Lamont and Fred. Real quick though, Dismo said the emotional damage to a child who just got done watching Mickey Mouse and then got to go find out and go find a rat to eat. Oh, the emotional trauma, Dismos, you know it, man. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. But over here, Mellow Man set this one up perfectly. Sanford and Son, actually LeBron and Bron.
Give me my money.
No, I said no.
No, I want my money. I said
no, partner, get out of here.
Yeah, you went and did it. I might need that money tonight. I've never had pains like this before. Oh, this is the worst one I ever had, son. Oh, it's the worst one. This is a big one. I'm dying. You hear that, Elizabeth? Now give me my money.
No, I said no.
No, I want my money. I said
no, partner, get out of here.
Hey, yo, man. What in the Sanford and Son is going on? Hey, my God. TK, good morning. Thank you for all the hearts and the love. We appreciate you. You already know, man. This most Mystery Sarah's the big one. Hey, yo, I got a funny story. Me and Elle used to always watch this shit and crack the hell up when Fred would have them fake ass heart attacks and shit.
Man.
That shit was hilarious, man.
That's a classic right there.
Yes, indeed. Good morning, kings and queens. TK Kingdom. You already know we love you. You know what I'm saying? We love all y'all in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? The queens and the kings have been in the chat today. We really greatly appreciate y'all, man. And Leia said, as we LOL about eating rats, I'm so grateful to have good food on my table. Yes, yes, indeed. Count your blessings, count your blessings, count your
Look, that
blessings.
therapy
Because you
shit,
don't
that
want
shit
to.
might come back and shit. Motherfucker might be a
I'm about to
bad
say,
outbreak or something.
man,
Shit.
listen, the doo-doo kitchen might be in effect, boy. We might be in the doo-doo kitchen sooner than we think, man. Keep your eyes open, keep your spirit awakened. You know what I'm saying? Call of Diddy.
Another funny.
Hey, yo.
You hear him?
That was you.
Yeah.
Rambling. You sound like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Oh man.
Man.
Hey,
Catch it in the flesh.
hey, I was just looking at my inbox.
When you scrambling and screaming.
Something like that.
When you scrambling and scraping, god damn it.
Hey, Rob, DJ Rob put that in my inbox. I just seen it. I was like, things just falling together, ain't it?
Simply said, man, get the fuck. Get the fuck.
Let me have my money.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Misery said, hell no, G, I'm dead. Hey,
You had
Steelers
baby
Nation, man, I
oil
don't
and a
know what to
super
tell 'em.
soaker. Baby oil and a super soaker. What?
I love it, Daddy, when you scrambling and scraping.
Hey, it's all falling in line, fellas.
Oh man.
Oh, the internet is undefeated. I mean, I'm talking about 1 million and 5.5 quadrillion and My God, man. Hey yo, hey yo. Hey, yeah, simply yeah, the song That Ain't It. No, that ain't it. Oh my
Boy.
god. Hey, y'all busted my stomach up at the end here, man. That was hilarious. You guys stay tuned. We'll be back on Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. We're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the AM King Show. You already know what it is for C, the Mellow Man, and LB. It is J-Pad, the Juggernaut. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay in the know, stay in the light. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what's going on out here in the world, man, just know that we have the power. We have the power. We have the know-how. We can do this. We can do this. We can make it through anything. You know what I'm saying? If Diddy can scramble and scrape. Oh man, Mellow Man. Oh, that was the most diabolical thing I ever seen in my life. That was damn near most diabolical. Next to the doo-doo kitchen.
We're in a tight race right now.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Oh my god, man. Hey yo, great show, y'all. Great show. Thank you guys, man. You guys are the real MVP in the chat. Make sure
You
you're
MVP.
liking, subscribing, and sharing. Go right over to lfxmedia.live. The Woke Show is on next, man. Get your musical fix. It's on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The Mellow Man PDC, DJ Rob. The Woke Show is in effect. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in, man. We about to go ahead and get some good music in for the morning. And yeah, we will see y'all on Wednesday. Y'all be blessed.